Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This one is actually just a quick update on our project that Luba and I have been working on. And we did give you a little bit of an idea about what part of it was, and it was the course that we had spent the last 4 or 5 months actually putting together. We've pretty much finished the course. There's just a few little touches to sort of finalize on it. But in this video, I want to give you a little bit more information about what our vision is and what we are hoping to achieve. So when we started coming up with this idea, and it's changed so much along the way, and it's kind of evolved a little bit, but the end goal was for anybody who wants to go and do this, they can go over to Ukraine and they can be successful. And I know that that sounds like something that everybody says, right? All the agencies say this. But with my experience of having used multiple agencies and Luba's experience of taking guys who are from the West through to these smaller agencies that are around the place. So the idea behind it is that why can't these guys just use these agencies that you trust, that you take all of these guys to? And that sounds really good in theory. It sounds really easy. It's like, just go use this agency or this one. But one thing that you have to understand is that there's no such thing as a 100% good agency, because it comes down to the girls that are in the agency. So how could we make that work, that you guys could use the same agencies that Luba uses under Luba's name? But I mean, Luba's only one person, and her being a wing woman to everybody is simply not going to work. So we had to sort of reverse engineer it a little bit. And for you guys to be able to use any agency or not use an agency, you have to know what Luba knows. You have to have gone through what I've experienced. I mean, there's no way that Luba's clients could ever get scammed. There's no way that I could ever get scammed. So we needed to instill this information. We need to ingrain it into you before you come over here, so that when you are here, you're not going to get caught up with these scam agencies, these restaurant scams. You're going to know what to do when you're on a date, and learn a little bit of language, and understand how the dating etiquette kind of runs over in Ukraine and why it's different to the West. So that's where the course came from. So we had to educate the guys that are doing this. If you're thinking about doing it, we need to educate you so that when you plan it from the start, you're going to make all the right decisions, or at least get close to making the right decisions, and not do what happened to me and pretty much 95% of the other guys out there. So that's what the course was about. So now we are building the rest of the system. So it's a mammoth system. I'm going to call mammoth because I have to build it, and it's taken me a long time, and it's actually quite complex. But in this video here, I just want to talk to you about those agencies. So that's Luba's task. Luba's task is to approach the agencies that she's known for years. These agencies would never do anything to scam one of her clients. So she's dealing with them as we speak, and she has been for the last week or so, making sure that they understand that anybody that comes through us, they're going to get the serious girl, okay? They're not going to get the pro daters. And like I was saying before, every agency, a good agency, can still have a bad girl in there. And the agency may believe that they are good and they have good intentions, but you don't know what's happening in that girl's life. And she could be serious, but she decides she needs a little bit of money, so she goes to a money-back restaurant. So by educating you guys on that, you can make those decisions. You are the one that's in charge of what's happening. I've always said it, I think it was in one of my first videos, was don't ever let any agency or company be in charge of what happens to you. You need to know it. So the information that we're giving you is information from Luba's 10 years experience that is usually pretty well hidden from anybody that wants to go and do this, because sometimes that information can stop a guy from going. But I don't see it that way. I see it, if you know what it is, you can just avoid it. You can get around it, and it's not that hard to do. So that's where we're at the moment. So the end goal, once you've done the course, you can then use the resources, and the resources are very vast. They're from, we give you the accommodation, there's a community of all the guys that are in there, so they can talk about whatever agency they used and what the experience was like. The agencies know that if they try and do anything to our guys, it's going to be posted in here. We're going to get rid of this agency. They'll be blasted, and the agency is going to lose money. So far so good. They're all working with us on this, and it's not just in Ukraine. We do have some other plans as well. So that is the update for now. I'm working like 15, 16 hours a day. The launch date was supposed to be the 1st of January, which was almost 2 weeks ago. When we started building the course, it just kept growing and growing and growing, and we thought we need to tell them about this, and they need to know this as well. So it's very comprehensive. We want you to do this course and just be so confident in what your plan is going to be. Because at the moment, if you're watching this and you're thinking about doing this, I can guarantee you're here and you're surrounded with, should I do this? Or maybe I should go here. What time of year? I need to watch out for this. I've been warned about this. And you're surrounded in confusion. But you have a desired situation that you want to get to up here, but this confusion is stopping you, or it's going to make you make the wrong decision. The course will remove all of this confusion, and it will just put it out where you can see it and you can navigate straight through it. So that's where we're at the moment. Luba's not here at the moment. She's doing the Wing Woman mission, but Luba wants to say a word or two.
Hello guys, right now I'm on my Wing Woman mission, and at the same time we constantly work on our course and really excited about present it, hopefully by the end of this month. And at the same time, when I'm working with my client, I contacting and visiting the agencies that I've been working along my journey, along my 10 years experience, and to provide you best agencies, smaller agencies in different cities, making sure that you will be able to find legit girls from legit agencies, got a very good service. You will know for sure that you are dating ladies who want to find men from the West, and the ladies who are looking for this strong relationship, no scammers, no wishy-washy girls who just want to waste your money and time. So I'm talking to my partners, to the agencies that I've been working for so many years. Some agencies I don't want to contact because I don't find them as a legit anymore, because this industry is really very seductive for people to become greedy, and so you're not gonna get these contacts. And it's agencies in Ukraine and also in Belarus. My clients love going there, and I have a very good partners over there who will be your partners as well, who are looking to work with you, who will provide the best service, as I said. So there are going to be so many different cities that now you will be able to visit freely, knowing that you have support in this city, knowing that you have friends in these cities, and and even like different countries. So we see you there, and agencies are really happy for the season, because I think that spring and summer is the best time to come to Ukraine and find your love. And I'm sure that these agencies will really be looking for and helping you to find the partner that you deserve, that you're looking for, and with whom you will be very happy.
So to conclude, okay, so what we don't want you guys to do is to waste your time, your money, your effort, your emotions, okay? And I went through it, so I'm not just coming from a place of where I've read something online. I've done it myself, you know. I have felt every single emotion that you could feel when you go through this. And one thing that was in our mind as well was cost. And it wasn't the cost of using these agencies. Everybody doing this understands there is a cost. And depending on who you are, it could be a significant cost. So, and sometimes when you go with these larger agencies, you are bound. You pay $5,000, $10,000 or whatever, and you are bound by the ladies that they have in their database. And more often than not, those ladies are available at other smaller databases. So one of the problems there that I identified, and I got Luba to think about this and try and fix it, was that you can just go to different cities and pay for introductory fees. So some agencies charge $50, some agencies charge $100, $80, whatever it is. We're actually going to try and work with them and try and get like a flat rate throughout all of them. You won't be paying us to have any sort of tour or any sort of agency type meeting girls, matchmaking or anything like that. You'll be paying whatever agency of that girl you want to meet. And in part of our course, it's all about our plan A. And the plan A is knowing who you're going to meet when you go over there. Knowing that she's interested in you, you're interested in her. And you may have 3 ladies in Dnipro, you might have some in Zapo, some in Kiev, and you know you're going to be meeting these like 6 ladies. And you know the introductory fee that you're going to be paying directly to the agency is going to be $80. And that's what you're going to be paying to meet these ladies. We also talk about a plan B and a plan C, but we'll go into that a bit later on. So it's about minimizing the cost. And as I'm trying to say to you guys, like, there's nothing wrong with knowing that it's going to cost you money, but it's not really about the money. It's about the value that you get. If you go to an agency, one of these larger agencies, and they say you're going to meet 300 women, and 90% of them are scammers, or you're not interested in them, or they're not interested in you, it really doesn't matter whether it's $1,000 or whether it's $5,000 because the value that you're getting for that money is not a lot. So by doing it this way, you're going to maximize how much money you are spending. And if it doesn't work, well then the pain is not so bad and you can get up and you can go again because you haven't blasted through a lot of money. A lot of the times when you go to these larger agencies, it doesn't work like what I did and guys give up. I'd say 70% of the guys would probably give up, something like that, because they've just gone, well, I've just blasted through $10,000 and I got nothing for it. Whereas if they had only spent a few $1,000s or a couple of $1,000s even, they can then go again and try again. But the whole idea behind what we're doing is to give you the control so that you can make decisions that are right for you. You know what to do, you know where to go, you know about anything bad that's going to happen. You are making the decisions, not anybody else. You are choosing what city you want to go to, what ladies you want to go and meet through agencies that we can trust. And you'll be able to spot if anything doesn't seem right and you can move on. That's it for now. We just wanted to say our vision for what there is in the future, but there's a whole lot more that goes to it anyway. I got to get back to work. I got to get this entire system finished. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more updates, and I guess we'll catch you guys later.